Welcome. I know I have not kept the suspense for very long, but I find might as well just show you guys how the war with the Latins will begin. So, firstly, we're into governor stuff, and I'm going to get Marcos in, because there is seemingly no one better for the job. I'm just going to check, and yes, there is nobody better. Seems like everyone who could have taken the job just died. Because, well, good reasons. Anyway, we're going to settle tribes, just like everywhere else. And everywhere else has now got very good sanitation, apparently, because of one aqueduct. Sorry, one fountain that I've built. But anyway, we're going to pass the turnover, and when we move our armies north, eventually, we will have, hopefully, a force able enough to actually take something from the Latins, because that will be very important for us, obviously. Nothing so far has occurred between either side so far. Bulgars and the Nicaeans doing nothing to fight against the Latins, apparently. So, pause for them, I guess. And, we get news that the Reconquista is complete, and that Marcos person has been rejected. Don't know if that was fair or not, but neither do I care. We cannot convert anything of meaning at the moment, so that's annoying. I guess we're just left to dry out in the cold with no money. We're going to march an army over. And we're also going to chuck some people into the sea, apparently, because we're executing the deserters. That's very fair, isn't it? Anyway, while we get rid of the Achaeans, we might as well begin replenishing the forces and building up a little bit more of an army. Because that is exactly what we all need if we want to have a chance. Rhodes has become Nicaean property. The Venetians getting stumped out of there. Good for Nicaea. Not so good for us because obviously we want to break our treaties with them and go to war. At some point. Not now. No point of it. Dyrrhachium has just been besieged. We're also bankrupt. But, the Achaeans don't exist? I am absolutely baffled at what just happened. What just occurred? I do not know. All I do know is that, something happened and I can't be sure what did. It is awkward, to say the least. Anyway, we're going to move our main army to Thessalonica. Because our reasons. Just going to turn it around now because, well, it's worth doing that. Catholic Christianity is now going down in every area, hopefully. In fact, it's going up in Mistras, which is a pain to deal with when you haven't got the funds to turn anything into your own. But anyway, I'll need to begin moving my armies around a bit. No point of doing it differently. I am going to move first to the Dyrrachium and then back to Mistras. And I guess I might as well begin getting some public order stuff going, because for goodness sake, this is getting very annoying. And very awkward as well, because how come the Achaeans just randomly disappeared off the face of the earth? I have no answers for this. Maybe someone in the comments section will know, you know? Someone there might just be a big enough brain to work it all out. So that none of us have to actually work out what the heck just occurred. We learned Gabriella's died, and that we've taken a bunch of attrition, and we also got a daughter, which obviously is not actually a daughter, but a political bargaining tool. You know, you can't have an actual daughter, like, good lord. Anyway, we're now going to do this. Going to join the war against the Latins in return for maybe not vassalage, but loads of cash. They asked us to join the Cumans, or join the war against the Cumans. We say nay, and instead we decide to ask for some money. Instead, we are going to keep on raising the stakes in return for us joining until it's acceptable. They decide, you know what, 2,000's enough, and we're not going to reject that. We're now going to go after Philippopolis. We've got a very damaged force though, so it might be better to run instead of standing here doing whatever. So our first offensive of the war, immediately repelled by ourselves. What an astonishing surprise that was. But we have got enough money to begin changing some things around in here, such as making this into a fort, and also beginning to ruin this Jewish community, because in this game having other religions in your cities is basically like asking for instantaneous rebellion in every place that you can see on this planet. But anyway, we're going to replenish our army and have it over with. So the first moves have been made. The first offensive has failed. So what will occur from here? Well, we'll see what happens in this turn. And we're going to pray that nothing happens down in Mistras. While we are waiting though, seems like there's some agent wars going on. And we can now begin building things up here, which is all nice and well. The Jewish community has been destroyed. And we actually got loads of replenishment in that turn. And we can march right at Constantinople, which actually has a weaker garrison than Philippopolis for some reason. Oh, it's because it's a city, not a fort. So we're going to march, and immediately turn back because we see an army. Then walk into Thessalonica and sit and wait. I know this was a very dumb video, let's say, just like my other one I've just recorded, but let's just remember this. None of this was expected. But there is some hope that we can begin thrashing the enemy armies a bit in the next episode of the Emperors of New Hellas. Thanks for watching, and hope you've enjoyed the video, even through its idiocy.